Heavyweight champion Oleksandr Usyk found himself in an unexpected situation when he was detained at Krakow airport in Poland. Usyk was en route to the UK to watch the highly anticipated fight between Anthony Joshua and Daniel Dubois when he was apprehended by authorities. A video clip circulated online showing the Ukrainian boxer in handcuffs, raising numerous questions about the reason behind his detainment. This incident has left fellow boxers and fans puzzled and concerned. The specifics of why Usyk was stopped by Polish authorities remain unclear. However, after a brief questioning, he was released and will still attend the Joshua vs. Dubois fight scheduled for Saturday. The winner of that fight could potentially face Usyk for the undisputed title, provided he wins his rematch against Tyson Fury set for December 21st. After the dust settled, Usyk decided to address the public to reassure his fans and supporters that the situation had been resolved. In his statement, he said, "Dear friends, a misunderstanding took place. It was quickly resolved. Thanks to all who got concerned. Thanks to Ukrainian diplomats for their efficient support and respect to the Polish police for conducting their obligations with no regard to height, weight, reach, and regalia. Thank God for everything." From Usyk's words, it is clear that the incident was not too serious, and he is now focusing on his upcoming rematch with Tyson Fury. Usyk won their first fight in a thrilling contest by split decision, becoming the undisputed champion in 2 weight classes. He dominated Fury for most of the fight, particularly in the later rounds, where he was close to finishing Fury off in the 9th round. However, the referee stepped in with a standing 8 count, preventing the knockout. Looking ahead, Usyk's attention is fully on his rematch with Fury. His team has promised to stop Fury in the second fight, confident in their game plan. Fury, on the other hand, believes he did enough to win their first encounter and is determined to make a statement in the rematch. Fury has even hinted that his next fight could be his last in boxing, as he has teased the idea of transitioning to a bare-knuckle fighting championship after the rematch. While Usyk's focus is firmly on Fury, there is speculation that a potential third fight with Anthony Joshua could be on the cards, especially if Joshua manages to defeat Dubois. Usyk has already beaten Joshua twice, but a third fight could draw huge commercial interest given the star power of both fighters. Usyk's popularity has grown significantly, especially after his victory over Fury, which would only strengthen his negotiating power. Usyk also caught the attention of Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. In response to Usyk's detention, Zelensky took swift action to ensure the champion's release. He stated, "I spoke with Oleksandr Usyk on the phone after he was detained. I was disappointed by this attitude towards our citizens and champions. I instructed the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Ukraine, Dmytro Kuleba, and the Minister of Internal Affairs of Ukraine, Denis Monastyrsky, to immediately look into all the details of the incident at Krakow airport. Now everything is fine. Our champion has been released and he is no longer being detained." Tyson Fury, never one to miss an opportunity to stir the pot, was quick to mock Usyk's airport detention. Fury and Usyk have a long history of jabs both in and out of the ring, making this latest dig unsurprising. Fury's personality is defined by his unapologetic boldness, and his reaction to the incident showed just that. Maybe he couldn't handle his drink. I don't know what happened, but it doesn't surprise me that Usyk always gets some excuse when things go south, Fury reportedly commented. This remark struck at the heart of Fury's ongoing rivalry with Usyk and cast doubt on the Ukrainian champion's professionalism. Fury's comment carried more than just personal spite. In the lead-up to their much-anticipated rematch, Fury has often painted Usyk as a man prone to making excuses or avoiding responsibility when under pressure. Daniel Dubois, on the other hand, took a completely different approach when asked about Usyk's detention. Dubois recently faced Usyk in what was supposed to be a career-defining fight for the British heavyweight. Although he ultimately lost, Dubois came out of that match with a level of respect for Usyk's skill and character. It's crazy to see something like this happen to a fellow fighter. I don't know all the details, but I hope he's all right. He's a good guy, and this shouldn't be how it ends. Dubois expressed concern rather than judgment. Dubois' reaction reflects a more measured and empathetic side of the boxing world. Despite losing to Usyk, Dubois holds no ill will. His concern highlights the respect fighters often. Anthony Joshua, having faced Oleksandr Usyk twice in the ring, offered another level-headed and diplomatic response to the situation. Joshua's battles with Usyk are well documented. Their first encounter in September 2021 saw Usyk defeat Joshua via unanimous decision in a masterful display of technical skill and movement, securing some heavyweight titles. The rematch in August 2022 ended similarly, with Usyk once again emerging victorious by split decision, solidifying his place as one of the best in the sport. If it's not a criminal issue, like his wife said, then I'm sure it's just a misunderstanding. We've all had rough moments traveling, so hopefully it's cleared up soon. Usyk is a champion, and Deontay Wilder took a much more skeptical view of the situation. Wilder, who has never been one to shy away from expressing his opinions, reacted with suspicion when he heard that Usyk had been detained. Wilder's career has been marked by his outspoken nature, whether it's about his fights or other issues in the boxing world. His reaction to Usyk's situation is in line with his personality, direct and unapologetically questioning the narrative. If they put him in cuffs, there's more to it. I'm not buying the whole "nothing's wrong" angle. When you're handcuffed, it's serious, Wilder bluntly stated. This statement immediately cast doubt on the explanations provided by Usyk's wife and the media, reflecting Wilder's distrust of surface-level reports. The fact that Usyk was handcuffed is a red flag. He questions whether the full story has been disclosed and hints that there may be more beneath the surface than what's being reported. The incident at Krakow airport highlights several broader implications for the boxing world and Usyk's career. Firstly, it underscores the intense scrutiny and pressure that high-profile athletes face. Every action they take, both inside and outside the ring, is heavily analyzed and often criticized. For Usyk, this incident could have overshadowed his impressive achievements, but his prompt handling of the situation and the support from fans and fellow fighters helped mitigate any potential damage to his reputation. Usyk's legacy in the boxing world is already well established. His victories over Joshua and Fury have cemented his place among the greats of the sport. However, the upcoming rematch with Fury presents another significant challenge. Fury's ability to adapt and strategize makes him a formidable opponent, and the psychological warfare between the two fighters adds another layer of complexity to their rivalry. Usyk's ability to remain focused and composed under pressure will be crucial in the rematch. His team has expressed confidence in their game plan, but Fury's unpredictability means that Usyk must be prepared for any scenario. The potential for a third fight with Joshua also looms on the horizon, adding another layer of intrigue to Usyk's career trajectory. Beyond his achievements in the ring, Usyk's importance as a national hero in Ukraine cannot be understated. His rise to prominence has not only been about his success as an athlete, but also about representing his country on the global stage during a challenging time. The support from President Zelensky and the Ukrainian government highlights Usyk's significance beyond sports. He is seen as a symbol of resilience and determination, qualities that resonate deeply with the Ukrainian people.